Imelda Staunton and Jim Carter have been happily married for almost 4 decades. The couple have even worked together when Imelda joined the cast for the Downton Abbey film in 2019. We couldn't resist doing a little digging and finding out everything we could about this incredibly talented couple's love story and the secret to their long-lasting marriage. It was during Jim Carter's work in theater back in 1982 when he met his future wife, Imelda Staunton. The pair were both starring in the National Theatre's production of Guys and Dolls, and started dating shortly after. Imelda was 26 years old at the time, while Jim was 34. Staunton joked about the day they first met, recalling that Carter was sitting in the row behind her.
I was a hippie, because long hair, and a big moustache. I looked like Frank Zappa. And it was very unpleasant, I have to say. Flared trousers, fur coat. Awful.
I thought, who's that old bloke? Carter chuckled in response. I thought she was there on work experience. But their almost 10-year age gap didn't stop them from falling head over heels in love with each other. They were both trying to build a career for themselves as actors then, and they knew that they would make the perfect partners both on screen and in real life. The couple quickly took the acting world by storm, building names for themselves in the film industry and gaining traction in their respective careers. Jim and Imelda married in 1983, around a year after they first met. Jim said that his wedding day was the best day of his life. 10 years later, the couple welcomed their only child, a daughter they named Bessie. Taking her parents' successful acting careers, it should come as no surprise that Bessie decided to follow in their footsteps and become an actress herself. The young actress is probably best known for her role as Prudence Featherington in Netflix's popular series Bridgerton. Bessie has also appeared on stage at the Old Vic and the Guildhall School of Music and Drama.
I am absolutely thrilled and delighted, and I'm going to dedicate this to my daughter and her future. Thank you.
While Jim and Imelda have kept their marriage rather low-key, they have shared some insight into their blissful life as a family. The couple even recently spoke about their marriage during the international lockdown and admitted that they're averse to technology despite its use in maintaining communication. Jim shared, "We both hate technology and we're not very good at it. We don't feel the need for it. I'm enjoying making phone calls rather than sending emails, having the luxury of a long conversation, not shoveling out information."
I'm fine, absolutely. We're lucky that we've got a bit of outside space and our daughter's with us, so it's more managing.
Jim also revealed that his daughter's flatmate had also moved in with them during lockdown to join them in isolation. They figured the more the merrier, and at least the company would make them feel less alone. Carter said about their time together as a family, "It's been lovely. It's playing to my strengths because I'm not the world's greatest shopper. We've all been slotting into our little domestic routine." Not only are the couple happy to spend time together at home, but they love working together too. Imelda and Jim have shared the screen in films such as Shakespeare in Love, Alice in Wonderland, and most recently Downton Abbey in 2019. Staunton opened up about what it was like joining the cast of Downton Abbey for its first film, and getting to work with her husband. Their daughter Bessie is also featured in the film as a maid.
Hello? This is Downton Abbey. Carson the butler speaking.
Since Jim plays a butler and Imelda plays a lady, she admitted that they didn't directly have any lines with one another, explaining, "Downton was just luxury, like a nice box of chocolates." She added that she and Jim only worked together for about 2 days, but shared that it was so nice, so exciting. Jim, on the other hand, was pleased the pair didn't work together on the film, with a hilarious reason why. He joked, "We went in together for 3 days, but we never had any dialogue or scenes together, which I was quite pleased about because I didn't want her getting the idea that I'd be the butler at home as well." During an interview, Jim was asked if he ever considered him and Imelda to be a golden couple since they made huge strides in their marriage and in their careers together. He responded, "We don't think of ourselves in those terms, do we? We recognize that we're lucky." To that, Imelda agreed, adding, "I know it sounds banal, but we've both got a job. We've got a lovely garden, we've got a wonderful daughter, doggy." The couple added that they don't see themselves as anything special because of how normal their lives are, and they like it that way. They prefer to keep their time away from the spotlight to be simple and down to earth. Imelda shared, "I think it is extraordinary because of that." Staunton and Carter also shared the secret of their 4-decade-long marriage. The pair believe that laughter and equality have been the key to their happy marriage. Imelda went on to explain that they've made their relationship work by making sure they balance out things in their lives.
And finally, I'd like to thank, unusually for me, my husband, who gives me such balance.
They take the time to appreciate how lucky they are to have found each other and are content with the way they live their lives. As for Jim, he shared, "My answer is we make each other laugh. We laugh a lot at home and at work, and I think that helps keep you younger." When they were asked to pick 3 words to describe one another, Imelda gushed that her husband is honorable, tenacious, and hilarious, while Jim said that she is funny, wise, and honest. There's no doubt that many marriages in Hollywood have crumbled under the pressure of the work-life balance. The long distance and time away from a spouse while the other is working on set can often cause cracks to form in marriage. However, Imelda and Jim have been the exception.
No matter how hyped up something is, you still hopefully have to rely on your instinct to say, now should I do that, or can I do that, or do I want to do that? But we had some, good things to do and say.
Whenever they choose to take on a role, they always make sure to consult one another to see that the filming schedule won't result in them spending too much time apart from each other and their daughter. Carter talked about the importance of juggling their work, sharing, "We made a commitment not to be separated by this business." When their daughter Bessie was younger, they would turn their filming commitments into a joint family holiday so that they could all still be together. In fact, the longest time they've ever spent apart was just 7 weeks when Imelda worked on the film Taking Woodstock back in 2009. Staunton admitted, "I hated being away for that long." Carter explained that the key to finding the balance between their work and home life is knowing when to turn work down. They've gotten to the point in their careers where they're privileged enough to be able to say no to projects that don't suit their schedules. Jim shared, "We're lucky enough that we can say with a bit of confidence another job will come rolling down the line." It also makes it easier knowing that both Jim and Imelda have an equal amount of success as actors, so there's no pressure for one to take on more work in order to financially support their family.
I would tell people to get along the Strand and see Gypsy with Imelda Staunton in it. I declare a slight interest there. I've been married to Imelda Staunton for 31 years.
Not only are they endlessly supportive of one another and their careers, but they're also incredibly proud of their successes. When Staunton was nominated for an Oscar for her role in Vera Drake back in 2004, Jim was over the moon for his wife. He gushed, "I am utterly devoid of ambition. I'm so proud of Imelda, and it was so deserved." Jim even went on to say that she's the best in the business. The couple also chose not to bring work home with them. The time that they spend at home together is focused on bonding, laughing, and leaving all the stresses of their careers outside the door. The most important thing for them is that they're able to enjoy each other's company and not have to worry about anything else. When it comes to any more possible opportunities for them to work together, Jim said, "Acting together is not something we necessarily seek out, but when it happens, it's a joy." While Jim and Imelda are certainly one of Hollywood's more low-key couples, it's pretty clear that the secret to their long-lasting marriage is one that worked for them. Finding joy and happiness in the simplicity of their down-to-earth life is what makes them happiest, and making sure that they're able to spend time together as a family has always been priority number 1. They make each other laugh and feel young, and that keeps the spark in their marriage alive. We're so happy to see that Jim and Imelda found love, and we hope to get to see them grace our screens together again soon. Be well and be kind.